Hello guys, Tania Lopez here from RE Sewn. In today's video, I just wanted to get on here very briefly and just kind of give you a 30-day update on my RedBubble shop after the changes that occurred on May 1st. Now, I will give you guys a disclaimer that I do not think 30 days is sufficient enough for you to make whatever, like a good decision, but at least I wanted to make sure that I told people on my last video, hey, give it 30 days and see if you see any kind of changes that this could be going the right route for you. And so I feel that although I'm not rich, right? I'm not rich off of RedBubble, but I do feel that I saw a couple of little things that made me feel like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put a little bit of effort on this and maybe see how far I can actually take it. But before I did that, I wanted to kind of step back from RedBubble and let it do its own thing and see how that worked out for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip the camera around and just show you again, very briefly, what I've seen so far. To me, for it being 30 days, it's a couple of positive things, but I'm not rich. Not yet. I'm hoping. You know what? Fingers crossed. Let me just go ahead and put it out there in the world. But anyway, let me just go ahead and flip it and show you what we got. All right. So as I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and just take you over to my dashboard right here. And let me go ahead and show you that I am listed as a premium account right here. So you guys can just see this is just for full disclosure. And like I mentioned, it's not like I'm making a lot of sales. I never really do unless it's like stickers and stuff like that. But I just wanted to go ahead and just show you what it has looked like in the past 30 days. Because as I mentioned in my previous RedBubble video, I told people, go ahead and just give it 30 days just to see what's happening. Do I think 30 days is enough for you to collect enough data? No. But at least I can see some kind of information to see what is basically the route that this is going. So I'm just going to go ahead and change my insights here to 30 days. Now today is June 6th. Is it June 6th? No, today's June 4th. I'm sorry. So the days are a little bit off, but I did look at it on June 1st and it's actually not too different. So as far as the earnings, I'm not too concerned about that because, like, as I mentioned, I'm not rich off of this. So I'm not too concerned about that. What I am concerned about is two things. One, the products that are selling and what kind, meaning like which designs and what products are selling, because I've noticed some differences these past 30 days. And I'm also going to talk about the audience traffic sources. Okay. So first, bringing up here the designs, let me just kind of tell you a little bit of what I've been noticing. So right up here, this design, which is my type 1 diabetes kid in pink design, I have only previously sold a sticker. I do remember this a long time ago. But this time around, I actually sold a backpack, and this one actually went to Australia. So we are talking about a design that does not constantly make sales, a product that I don't typically sell. I have sold a couple of backpacks, but it's usually in my Taino pattern. And this was only after a promotion was done in an article. So I don't really count that too much. But here we see that a backpack was sold. And that was my first sale to Australia, to an Australian market. So for me, that is an improvement, right? This Taino pattern here, I have sold some designs, but the odd part is that I have never sold a scarf on this design. So this is another product that I've never sold before in any design, and I found that actually quite interesting. This design here, I was actually contemplating it, bringing it down because it does not meet what I personally like to put out anymore, but I have not gotten around to it, and it just so happened that it sold a bath mat, which this to me is a new product as well. I have never sold a bath mat. Typically I have sold prints and a couple of Taino backpacks, again, because of that promotion. But all of my sales are typically either a t-shirt here or there, but mostly stickers. So for me, this right here was different. I have never sold a pin back button on RedBubble. This design right here sold a pin button. Again, this is something different for me. What happened here? Okay. Then they had a promotion for stickers not too long ago on RedBubble, and so quite a few of stickers sold in designs that I have not sold yet. So this one right here, I have never sold that design before, neither have I sold this one here. So those are new sales for those designs. And this one either, I have not sold this one before either, like from somewhere else. I have bought this one myself in the past when I first made it. But those are the things that I'm kind of looking at, because to me, this is an improvement and maybe a good trajectory as to what's to come. So within the last 30 days where the changes have been made, I've noticed that there have been people outside of my usual market that have been able to not only find my designs, but I've been able to sell products that I don't normally sell. Now, the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and pay attention to is my audience traffic source. So once I realized that these changes were made, I actually did not make any social media shares at all, because I wanted to see what was going to happen if I'm not the one pushing the traffic. So here I put it for the last 30 days. So most of what you see is in May. I personally did not really realize the changes in the beginning, so I probably did make some shares in the beginning. Plus, I also do have my RedBubble Shop listed in my bio, so I do get some social media. But again, what I'm going to be looking for is what's coming from RedBubble and even what's coming from organic, because organic is what's coming from places like Google, like if they search it. And if you ever are curious as to how to read this here, you can always go up here to audience traffic sources, click the information button, and it will do a breakdown as to what each section means. And actually you can put learn more about audience traffics, and it'll take you to a blog that goes even more into details and kind of give you an example for you to better understand where this audience or where this traffic is coming from. So I'm going to be looking at RedBubble. So this is stuff that's being found solely on RedBubble. And I'm going to look at organic because this is stuff that's being found on Google or Yahoo or Bing, places like that. Which I would assume if people are looking or searching for a specific kind of item, then the RedBubble listing would pop up there. So as you can see in the beginning of the month, the social media would be this, let me see, this kind of medium purple is the social media. So you can see that one came from me, but I made it a point not to share anything at all as far as RedBubble. So you can see towards midway of the month all the way to the end of the month that most of the traffic is coming from either RedBubble or organic, even some from other. And other to me is a little bit unclear because it's almost like it could be from anywhere. But that's there as well. But as you can see, these bars, this traffic is coming solely from RedBubble. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it to before. So for example, here in the beginning of the month, the changes were just implemented. There was only one RedBubble traffic source and the rest was direct, which means there were links that I have out there. And so in comparison to here, which we are, what's this, May 28th, maybe? Yeah, 28th. You can see that there's definitely more traffic being pushed from RedBubble. So these are not significant changes. It's not a lot. We had 135 unique visitors within those last 30 days. It's definitely not enough for me to go ahead and say, oh yeah, this is definitely whoop whoop, but it's definitely telling me that the changes have impacted my account to some extent. And so now what I can do as the artist is take advantage of this, upload more work, and really give it a push so that I can hopefully get those designs that have not been found yet out there. Maybe I'll go back and look at my tags, my descriptions, because if you don't understand, the tags and descriptions are not necessarily for Redbubble. It's more for when people are looking for things on Google. And that's kind of what you want. You want to put really good descriptions and really good tags in order for you to be found on Google. That's really the whole purpose of it. I did also want to mention that they did send out a email or a letter saying it was with a blog post talking about the changes and so forth, and basically addressing that a lot of people have had questions. And on the bottom of this blog post, you can see, I wonder if it's here. Let me see if it's here. On the bottom of the blog post, you can see that, let me see. Of course, it's not in this one. Maybe let me see if I go to the blogs. Because on the bottom of the letter, it says that if you feel that your account was misclassified, and if you have the uploaded picture, the bio, and at least 10 listings, I believe it said, then you can request, it doesn't mean a guarantee, but you can request a human to re-review your account. So that is up there. So you do, if you have not been classified as a premium or pro, and you do feel that you meet those standards, you can request a human review as long as you have those things there. Now, where do I go for the blogs? Because I'll be getting lost sometimes. Don't judge me. Let's see. RedBubble, how can I change account tiers? Okay, right here. It says, we are committed to ensuring accounts are classified correctly. If you've completed the below info, you are welcome to request a human re-review of your account. And it says you must have an uploaded profile photo, avatar, and a cover image, a completed bio, uploaded 10 or more designs, and added links to social profiles. So as long as you have this, you can request a human review. I'm assuming that this does not guarantee that it will be classified differently, especially if you heard the last blog that I have. It's very much my opinion that if you are the type of account that is very generic, then that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my assumption. So for those of you that do feel that you were misclassified, you can go ahead and request a human review and see how that goes for you. You know, I wish you much good luck. I will probably do another review like this of my analytics, maybe in the quarter, and see how Redbubble has changed, or how it's gotten better. But anyways, I just wanted to get up here and give you a quick update of the Redbubble account, or changes as far as how it affected my personal shop. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have seen any changes in your shop, whether positive or negative, any comments that you would have to put up there, and go ahead and subscribe if you are inclined to do so. I'll see you guys next time.